Let's just get into it. Y'all know I had the juicy stories towards the end, but we're going to start off with Malika. Her story was very exciting, but I'm just going to start out with her because she's fresh on my mind. So anyways, Malika is in competition with Devontae. They're going for a chair or a higher position within the company of Black Lives Matter / whatever the group is, but it's focused on Black Lives. So all that being said, they make a little wager. So anyways, in the midst of that, she is catching up with Isaac. He still suggesting her to move in and everything. And she said, you need to talk to your therapist because this is a big decision, okay? And he gives her the same advice, but she said her work is her therapy. So she is watching one of the clients of Callie's who was in the jail cell with her and everything. She watches her kids and she sees that they're a handful and she don't know how she's going to do it. She even expressed to one of the children that, like, you need to, like, stop acting up and this and that or whatever. And so to get some help, she calls Devontae and he helps. And when they do talk to each other, they find out that they talk about her being in foster care system and everything, and how they went to therapy for it, or some people don't get therapy and this and that, blah blah blah. And she also finds out that he is in a polyamorous relationship. So we see at the finishing end of her story, she tells him that she's not flirting with him, she's not interested in him, but we all see it, okay? Even Isaac sees it. And so she tells him that she finna move in with Isaac. So when she catches up with Isaac, she tells him that they bring up the therapy and the moving in and everything, but she wants to move in, but now he said he should stand back or whatever. But he also tells her, please call me if you have anything major, because a man knows a man, okay? He sees what's up, okay? So let's see how that will end, because I already told you I'm predictions that I feel like they're gonna hook up or whatever. So anyways, let's go into Davia and so anyways, Gael is there working with Davia to help with the kids through the program. So Davia, he sees that the kids were clowning her because they was like talking about her weight, like she too fine to be standing in a place with a dude like this and this and that, right? So she gets upset, she leaves, and one of the students defend her, but in defending her, they dismiss one of the other bigger girls too. So Davia gets up the courage and tells them that, listen, I was hurt, but y'all do not need to disrespect each other. And she tells the guy in her class, your voice has power. So towards the end of their situation, the guy puts on the little clothes, because the girl had expressed that the clothing that she wears is the same as the girls, but it's more pronounced because she's heavier. So anyways, he goes in solidarity and basically dressed like her and asks anybody to step back, and if they don't, they got to deal with him. And Davia is so proud of him, and I'm proud of him too, because that was really, really a big stand you're doing for the guys. So back to Davia in the situation. She is reminded by Gael, like, listen, you are that bitch, and like you should not feel that way because David is feeling going through his problems, but like you could love him and still tell him that you're upset. We don't get into the point where what he responds to it, but we do see that she tells him, look, I am in love with you, you upset me by the way you left. So we're going to see next week what is that going to happen. In the midst, she helps Gael in his situation because his boss, who is a renowned famous artist, and he is using the hell out of Gael feels like this is a great opportunity, but it's taking over his life. So she suggests to him that, hey, you need to go ahead and tell this man what's up, set some boundaries. So in the midst of him setting boundaries, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, he's going to lose his job. No, the guy asked him to incorporate more into his work, which is awesome. So we're going to see what that leads to. Hopefully they don't hook up, but it might happen. Who knows? But that's just me overthinking. So anyways, we go to Mariana, and she's going for an app. She's feeling insecure because first time women, when they go, they got to prove themselves and this and that, and a man, they could just figure things out. They said that's what happens, and exactly what she was afraid of happened. Okay, so when all that happened, she still suggests that she go, instead of doing the game app that she prepared for and the crew everything for, she decides to go with that first mind. They did not get the app, but they will try again. Okay, and side note, they bump into the little goofy dudes that was at spectate with them. So yeah, so that kind of pushed her to motivate herself. Okay, so, and she has set some brownies with her and her boyfriend because he has to have control. At first I thought he was OCDC, but he kind of is that, but he's like, he doesn't have control at work, so, but he has to have control at home. So I thought it was cute that they got to talk to each other about their situations. Last but not least, my favorite girl, Callie, what is wrong with you? So she goes behind her boss back, calls Jared's family member, which is his sister, tells him about the situation, everything. So she sees, she comes down to the office, talks to both of them, and the sister suggests everything that her boss says and should do, everything, but they still want to involve Jared. Jared decides to go to trial, which is really, really great for his situation, everything. And in the midst, the boss has to call Callie out and say, don't be going behind my back, because if this will be the last job, the last job, if you ever do such a thing like that to me. You have to trust me to be on it, okay? So Callie got the spook of her life, like, hey, Don't try to go out your way, think you're doing the moral thing when you don't even know what the hell is going on for real. Because what the boss ended up doing, getting him, getting one of her clients a better DEA agent, lawyer, and also getting Jared into a mental institution instead of a jail. So Callie, wake up, pay attention. So guess what the shocker of the episode was? Oh my gosh, she bumps into her ex, and he is the DEA lawyer for the case. So what do you think? Do you think he's going to sabotage Callie, or do you think he's going to help this young lady and not let love clout his mind or judgment, anything? So anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon, and I thank you so much. Please come back again. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.